Welcome in to Between Two Meeples. I am Armando Castaneda.
And I'm Tara Castaneda.
And today is the 19th of December. We are officially 6 days away from Christmas, 5 days away from finishing our Advent calendar, The Silent Storm. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it this far. I know we have.
Yes, it's been really, really fun, actually. I'm very thankful to my sister and her husband for thinking of us and
giving us an early Christmas present.
Yes.
So, yeah, I've enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I've always liked the exit games. I think we've talked before that we are a big board game family, and so we find that we gravitate more towards the board games. We have quite a few exit games sitting, waiting to be played. Just haven't found the right time, but I think this, kind of
one a day
re-piques my interest. I read someone that says they do these after dinner as like a riddle.
Oh.
And I know we're doing ours with coffee, so we're not half asleep, but I just thought it was an interesting take on, really something to look forward to as an adult. I know our daughters are really liking opening their rubber duck advent calendar, but for us, this is something that's pretty exciting and fun to do.
I agree. Nope, all good things. So, if you want to stick with us on the 19th and figure out if we've done a good or a bad job, we're about to kick it off.
On the 19th of December, even before you can properly look around the next room, you hear a now familiar crackling and hissing. Grr. I finally know how you can undo this whole disaster. There it is. The boss sounds really euphoric this time. In the command center, you will find a control panel. Are you already there? There's another button very similar to mine here. You just have to press it. Grr. No, I'm not there yet, you say into the silence, although of course you know that the boss can't hear you. You look around. This is definitely not a command center. Rather, you seem to have arrived at the stuffed animal factory. Loads of cute and some not so cute stuffed animals stare at you with their beady button eyes. Come on, they seem to demand. How long is this going to take? Go to the command center, press the button. Done. It's simple. Now, just you wait a minute, you murmur. I'll show you how to stare. At the front of the line of animals sits a unicorn giving you a particularly challenging look. You're about to turn its face to the wall when you pull yourself together. You have to hold your nerve right now and get a grip. The unicorn isn't the problem, you say to yourself. It never is. Then you take a deep breath and look around for anything useful. You scan the ground and catch sight of a notice. Apparently the stuffed toy range is to be thinned out again. Yes, the boss can be rigorous when it comes to cutting products. Nevertheless, the range still is incredibly impressive. There is a pen on the floor. Now open door 19. Behind you will find one riddle card.
Okay. The deeper we get into the month, the less...
But the last time we saw one riddle card was a few days ago, and it led us to, the picture on the box. It was one of our easier days.
That is true. So maybe this one isn't going to be as bad. Let's see what the one riddle card is going to give us.
Oh. It is a bunch of beady eyes staring at us.
A bunch of teddy bears?
Yep.
All right, let's see what's in this room. Okay. Oh. On the right wall, the first thing I see is a sticky note that says code. Small, large, and then the rest. So, we got that going for us. On the back wall, it looks like there is a machine that has 2022 on the left and 1911 on the right. And, look at this. Memo. Remove teddies with the red bow from the range. All right, I got an idea. So we think the small are... You think that's a medium one? What's the memo? Remove teddies with the red bow from the range. So they want you to physically, remove them.
Oh.
So like,
wait.
watch if you went up, and then we went over, and then we went down, and we went up and over. It looks like these ones might be connected.
I think I see it.
What do you? I feel like one's a 3.
I'm taking it as you ignore all the teddies that have a bow on them. So there's only 3 teddies in there without a bow. There's this brown one here, this little guy.
Okay.
Then there's this guy hidden back here.
Okay.
And this guy. So if we were to do like a tracing of them, this one is across the top, down like this, like a 5.
So you think they want us to scribble out the whole frickin' thing, and you're gonna get a number out of it?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna get a 5, a 2.
Yep. And then your last teddy is over here. And I'm struggling.
Zero?
Oh, 3. See, he goes like this, like that, and then like that. The only other thing I can think is that we would scribble out the small teddies first or small bows first. See if there's a number.
No, so I think the code is small number, large number, and then the rest. I think that's just telling you the order in which you put it into the thing.
2, 5, 3.
I think small, large, rest. I think that's the code that goes into the thing.
Okay.
So I think for us, do we want to scribble this out, or do we think we got it without having to scribble?
I feel like we got it. I mean, that's clearly a 5.
Yeah.
That's clearly a 2.
2. And
this one, when you look at it a little bit more, knowing that this whole brown bear is gone,
mm-hmm.
and this whole brown bear is gone, you see that it wraps and then wraps.
Okay, I'm good with that.
I think we just try it.
Okay, so we don't have to color in the whole entire card.
Well, maybe we will.
Maybe we will.
I don't know.
I think it's going to work.
Okay.
I'm glad you've seen it. I mean, that's what I was trying to do, but I felt like I was leaning more towards you got to connect the bows, not the whole entire
I think
bear.
you're scarred from our bow tying endeavor. That was our most difficult, that you just want to connect bows now.
I know.
You never forget, I guess.
Let's try it.
Okay.
I'm excited. I think we got it the first time.
Okay. 2, 5, 3 is what we're thinking.
2, 5, 3. Yep.
Okay. Small then big, then the rest.
Hold on. Okay. Yep. Small then big then
19.
the rest.
We're going to go left, down and to the left, and up and to the right. Back to where you just were.
So we should have a circle, a moon, and an L.
We do.
All right.
We did it.
Look at that. First shot. I'm glad you pieced that one together. I would have been sitting there trying to color the bows for an hour. I'm like, that looks like a 3 and maybe a 5 or a 2.
Well, teamwork, I guess,
yeah.
to get the final answer. And we found the teddy bears that were the important ones for this code and finished out the 20th. So one step closer to finishing our advent calendar in a couple days.
Correct. We are 4 days or 5 days away
from Christmas.
From Christmas.
4 more days of the advent calendar.
I know. A little sad that we only got 4 days
I know.
So
maybe we'll have to plot a longer exit game and ease the burden over the holiday.
Maybe we'll have to kick it up next year to a harder one.
Yeah, this is only the beginner calendar, and we struggled for sure getting our brains wrapped around the riddle.
I agree. But needless to say, we hope you enjoyed today. Please, if you would, give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. I am Armando Castaneda.
And I'm Tara Castaneda.
We will see you later.